Actually, there's a reason I bring up San Francisco. It's providential that I've come here to discuss this topic on the same week that the city announced its GIFT program. GIFT stands for Guaranteed Income for Trans People. They'll be providing $1,200 a month to select transgender individuals, which should be enough to afford, three meals and a tank of gas or something in San Francisco. The stated logic for giving this gift to the trans community is that they are disproportionately impacted by poverty. We already know that the trans people are disproportionately impacted by everything, really. Like if there was an apocalyptic asteroid strike, the very last news report filed for CNN would have the headline, "Asteroid apocalypse at hand, trans and BIPOC most affected." Now, we're supposed to assume that the higher rates of poverty in the trans community are due to discrimination, even in a place like San Francisco, where trans people are literally worshipped as deities. Yet even the left will acknowledge that trans people have much higher rates of mental illness and substance abuse issues, which would seem maybe to have something to do with the problem. It's hard to see how handing them a check would make that any better. But the real highlight here, and the reason that I bring this up, is the form you have to fill out in order to take advantage of the program. So if you want a gift, you must complete a 10-page packet, which is available online in PDF form. You can go find it. And the reason it's 10 pages long becomes immediately obvious when you skim through it. So for instance, you're asked to provide your pronouns, and the form gives you 15 options, including co-co-cos, z-zim ziz, pers, and v-ver-viz. Now these may sound like characters in a Dr. Seuss book, but instead they're actually pronouns. What are these pronouns? What do they signify? What does it mean to be a v-ver-viz? No one can really explain that, but it doesn't matter. Yet the list of pronouns seems downright limited compared to the section for gender identity. And there you find many dozens of options, partly because they padded the stats by repeating the same option in different words, such as like transgender woman, woman of trans experience, woman with a history of gender transition, or trans feminine, are all 4 different options. Other gender options include sister girl, feminine of center, brother boy, xenogender, gender outlaw, multigender, omnigender, novigender, and maverick. Now, some of these sound like department store colognes. Some of them sound like transformers, but they're all nonsense.